Hi, and welcome to this technical skills lesson, where today we'll go over 1 and 2 point perspective drawing in a landscape design context. When perspective drawing, you need to choose between which point type will work best for what you're trying to show. In this video, we're looking specifically at 1 and 2 point perspective. The difference here is that 1 point has a single vanishing point that everything in your image runs to. Through this vanishing point, you have a horizontal line. In terms of 2 points, you have two lines that run parallel to two different angles. I like to think of this as the width and length of the sight. Here you can see that some images have the viewer looking directly down either the width of the sight or the length of the sight, while other images have the viewer looking at an angle to the sight, such as this one here. For 1 point perspective, it will work best images looking directly down one plane of the sight, such as this one here. First, we want to find the edges of the sight, so we trace the edges which happen to be the border between the concrete and the grass. For learning purposes, I'll use a red pencil so it really stands out for you guys to see what I'm doing. So I'll trace the edges, and those edges eventually meet, and this point here will be our vanishing point. So, at the vanishing point, I'll place in a blue horizon line. Again, you won't want to draw in a red and blue line for your images because you want to have a nice clean finish. But now we have our vanishing point and horizon line. So, if we want to start constructing a structure, we'll have to choose a point. And I will start here. Now that's one vertical line, but to really create that as structure, we will want to add horizontal lines across the image, and then we can add in a bit more form. So another vertical line, horizontal line. Now that's just a rectangle, but to add 3D structure, we'll take this back to the vanishing point. Add our final vertical lines to complete the shape. Now we have a rectangle on our sight in 2 point. For you starting off, you may want to draw all the way back to the vanishing point. This will help you sort of get an idea of how everything arrives at the vanishing point. And then when completing your image, you may want to block this in with a black pen, and that will really just help you finalize the image. Just like that. So that's a basic rectangle in 1 point. If we're looking at 2 point, we want to find an image that won't allow us to draw to one vanishing point, such as this here. If we try to draw to the center of this page here, it would give us a structure that just does not work well with our image. So since we can't draw guidelines, we'll draw on the horizon line straight away. So I like to draw the horizon line directly in the center of the image. That sort of gives you a perspective of an eye level view into the page. So I'll draw this right about here. Again in my blue pen, just to show you guys clearly what I'm doing. Now, we have 2 points. This is the left vanishing point, and this is the right vanishing point. Now, to draw in our structure, I'll start off with a vertical line. This will give us a corner to our image. Now, to add 3D form, we can first start off by drawing from the top of the vertical line to the left vanishing point, and from the bottom of the vertical line to the left vanishing point. We'll repeat the same to the right vanishing point. Now, we want to give a width and length to our structure. So I'll finish this rectangle about here and give it a length about to here. And then to finalize the 3D shape, we'll draw to the opposite ends of the vanishing point for either width and length. To finalize this, again, I'll block this in with a black pen. Just like that, you have a rectangle on your sight in 2 points. So you can see here, look at these images, the difference between 1 and 2 point. We're basically showing the same shape on the same site. Obviously I haven't put them in the same spot, but it gives you a general idea of what's going on. I hope this video was helpful for you. Once you get a better hang of this, you can develop a lot more complex shape. For 1 and 2 point, as you get the hang of each style, your designs can become much more complex, and basic rectangles like these can become curvy chairs with a back rather than a rectangle. You can really see the difference between 1 and 2 point here. I prefer 2 point see as it gives a bit more form to the structure. I really enjoy this, as you can really place people in the scene a lot more. With these skills, you're ready to start thinking about design. I hope this video was helpful. Cheers.